Listen, now it's time for someone you really don't want to argue with. If you thought we had a hard man on with Mark Dennis last time, wait until you see who we've got now. It's time for our special guest from Southampton, England, with a record of 16 wins, 0 losses and 8 knockouts. It's super featherweight boxer and massive Saints fan, Ryan The Piranha Garner!
Yes, Ryan!
Yeah, man, welcome.
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Good, Take a seat. Right, was that all right, the boxing?
Yeah, it was alright, not too bad.
Okay,
good voice. Is that your deepest voice you've got?
That's the deep. That's
Bit high pitch.
It started early on. Ryan, welcome to the Dell. What'd you make of the Dell?
Mate, it's quality little boozer, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Nice.
Bit
Stay
posh,
out of it.
bit posh, but
Stay
it's
out of
alright.
it for a few
I
months.
will. Don't worry, I got a fight. Got a fight locked in, so.
Good man.
Well, listen, Ryan. We know there's a huge fight coming up in March. 1st of March to be precise, down in Bournemouth, taking on an undefeated Salvador Jimenez from Spain. This is a huge fight for that vacant European super featherweight title.
Yeah,
What's going through your head? The more I talk to you, the more you're like, when are you going to let me talk?
No,
but when is it?
That's right, yeah. No, it's a massive fight, like you say, for the European title. And I don't think, if I'm right in saying, anyone from Southampton has ever won a European title, so it's my chance to make history for the city.
Absolutely.
It's
going to be the first.
First, mate, yeah. And then, like I say,
Love it.
hopefully get a big fight here in St Mary's after once I get through this.
Yeah, nice. Now you've got a few weeks to go, yeah?
Yeah,
How's the training going? You
Very
happy
well.
where you are?
Yeah, well happy, mate. Like, I've been consistent in the gym since my last 2 fights last year, so I've been ticking all the boxes. You know what I mean? I've been consistent. And I feel it's the best I've ever felt this far out from a fight. So.
And we were speaking earlier about the training you've already done today.
Yeah.
That running that you did, that is some serious running. Tell us what you've just done this morning.
I do a lot of interval running in camps and that. I've got Paul, that's it, who does my running training. So yeah, I had a mile and a half warm up.
Mile and a half warm up.
Yeah,
that's an actual. That's a section for me. That's a warm up.
No, little warm up, and then 14,400 for a minute rest.
14,400 metre
yeah.
with 1 minute rest in between.
Yeah.
That is proper. And what was the time difference between your first one and your last one? Any good?
Mate, if I'm on it,
steady.
First one was the slowest. The last one was the fastest.
No way.
So each one was increasing. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Once I get into my
Great
groove,
stuff.
Once I get into my groove, I'm right.
I just feel a bit sick here thinking
I
about all of that in a good way.
I've got a bit of a dab on.
Yeah, no, I'm
about
sweating just thinking about that, mate.
It's hard, but like you say, I'm young, I'm fit. Do you know what I mean? So
those were the days.
It is, yeah.
Actually,
back in your heyday.
those days?
Back in the heyday.
But that training is gonna help you, and this is a headline event for you.
Like you say, it's a European title. I'm headlining my first ever show. Hopefully, it's going to be a sellout down in Bournemouth. Like you say, it's the first big show with people from Southampton. So you got me on it, you got Louis, you got Royston on there. So a few local fighters on there.
Yeah.
Normally, obviously, you had Chris Billion Smith from Bournemouth on there, headlining down there, but no one actually from Southampton. So hopefully, we get this one out of the way, and hopefully in the summer I'll get something down there in St Mary's.
And he also mentioned as well, Matt, I'm sure you picked up on that fighting at St Mary's would be
it's a dream. It's a dream come true. Yeah.
But why is it such a dream for you? When did you become a Saints fan? When did you start supporting?
Well, obviously I'm born and bred in Southampton. I've been watching Saints all my life. Do you know what I mean? So to fight here, and the actual at St Mary's is massive.
Yeah.
That'd be the first fight as well.
No, that's what I mean. There's never been any. We've had a few small shows at the Guildhall and stuff like that. And there used to be a few shows at Oceania, but nothing of this magnitude, you know what I mean? So, especially definitely not at St Mary's, that size of that. So hopefully I can fill that out.
That'd be
so
pretty
first
cool.
Southamptoner with that title, with that belt, first to maybe fight here at St Mary's, and a first at beating Matt Lettice at darts. I said I wasn't going to mention it, but he did. He did just mean
You had to mention it.
Yeah, triple threat. I'm a triple threat.
It's just a warm up. I've got a proper game later. 5:01.
I was at
See what it's like with doubles.
Doubles, see, I'm a bit shaky on that. I'll stick around the board.
Here's the thing, though. The last fight at the O2, I came in to see that fight with your belt, and the fact that you had Southampton shoes on.
Shoes,
What's the thought behind? And for the launch of this new fight coming in the 1st of March, you were in your Saints kit as well. What does it mean to you when you're fully Southampton up? You're the Saints.
It's massive. Do you know what I mean? Like you say, a lot of the city's got behind me. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm a big Saints fan. This whole of Southampton's get behind me. Yeah, I had this Saints that it was custom made for me, the Saints boots. But then this next fight, I've got the traditional red and white striped shorts. So
nice, love it. Good
representing
man.
the city. Do you know what I mean?
Well, listen, I can't wait to see more at the Saints. You'll be coming to a few more games as well. Not for a fight or scrapping anybody, but listen, just do you and you and enjoying the results. Now, traditionally, I say that, we've only done 2 other episodes before this on Early Doors, Matt, but we normally do behind closed doors. I feel like we should do that right now with Ryan to get to know him a little bit better.
If he's up for it.
I'm up for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if he says no, we're not going to argue with him. But
No, absolutely not. And I'm definitely not going to be chasing him with the amount of running you've done. So are you ready for this? Ryan, aka the Piranha Garner. Are you ready?
Yep.
No, I just don't want you to be stressed about it. It's just those first
I'm easy,
reactions.
mate. I'm easy going.
It's putting you under the spotlight. Would you like to start, Matt, or shall I?
Okay, I'll start. What's your favourite Saints memory as a fan?
Well, more recently, do you know what I mean? Obviously, the first time I've never been Wembley before, and obviously the playoff final, I went up there. It's a massive stadium, isn't it? Actually being in Wembley, you don't realise how big it is, do you know what I mean? I was like looking down at that, it's a bit scary, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a proper day.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
things have gone the wrong way since.
Other than the football matches, obviously when I won the title last year, coming out on the pitch, and obviously that was one of the good ones.
Good buzz. Excellent.
Favourite Saints player? And the reason I've taken hold of this question, because I don't want you to feel like you have to say anyone.
He's not even old enough to see me play.
No, I was just going to say that. See, when he finished, 2002, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2002. You'd have been
I was
about
still
4.
a nipper, do you know what I mean? I was still a nipper. But I feel even when I come in, my first game, I must have been about 5, 6, so it's just past your day, do you know what I mean? But the players I do remember, obviously like James Beattie, Kevin Phillips, all them lot.
Yeah.
Peter Crouch, Rory Delap, and I remember the throw and all that. Like. So that's my kind of like when I was coming through.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd say mostly James Beattie.
Okay.
He scored a few good goals.
One of our previous guests on the show.
Previous guest.
Yeah. Well, like say, Matty, the legend, you know what I mean? You can't knock him for. See some of his highlight reel, innit? I like them highlight reels.
So, did you play a bit of football yourself?
Yeah, a little
bit. What position did you play? What?
I used to play centre mid, then right wing, sometimes up top. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
Sometimes I play for
I
play for a little Sunday team at the moment. But obviously not in camp. I don't play.
No, of course.
But yeah,
too risky.
Play for Hamwick FC, so they'll be watching. I'm most probably they'll be watching.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Nice one.
yeah.
Shout out to the boys.
They've only just started to the Div 8 Sunday League, so do you know what I mean? But they're getting there.
Okay, so you'll be back playing with them.
Maybe
in March?
it depends. Well, if I win
Depends
this,
on
can't risk injuries because obviously if I win this, there's a massive
it's a big
fight
one.
next year.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I'll just go watch for the moment.
Cool.
I love that. Imagine you just got one of the best boxers at the super featherweight in your team. Anyway,
Sunday League Div 8. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's fine. No, it was a foul. You're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, I'm not going to argue with that. Your best moment in boxing so far?
Mostly winning the actual title itself was massive. Do you know what I mean? Like I was saying in an interview after the fight, I don't cry ever, but I was like nearly choking up after that, but I held it in, do you know what I mean? I'm a bit of a man, and I had to hold it in, But I was nearly tearing up with that. So that's mostly the best. But last year as a whole, it was massive, do you know what I mean? Winning them, obviously I fought Liam Dillon at the start of the year, defending the title, and then Archie Sharp. They were 2 big names. So the whole year really last year, they're my biggest moments.
Yeah.
And which is the toughest fight that you've had?
Toughest, I'd say Liam Dillon at the start of the year, yeah. 2 different styles, obviously Archie, he was undefeated at the time. He was the biggest name, but Liam Dillon at the start of the year, it was a really hard fight. I'd been out of the ring for 10 months. Fighting in York Hall, it was like a sweatboxing. They sold out the arena. It's middle of the summer, York Hall. I don't know if you've ever been in there.
Yeah, no, I've seen it on
it's
the telly.
tiny,
I've not been in, but I've seen it on
it's
TV,
the middle of summer. It's boiling there. So, and obviously he's game as they come. Liam Dillon, he tried to take my head off. It was a bit of a war. Come out of there with a few cuts and that. But yeah, I'd say that was mostly my toughest fight. Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Liam Dillon.
And then going to the Archie fight, you had to change up a little bit.
2 different styles. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like say, Liam Dillon's proper in your face, wants to take your head off, and Archie, I had to give it to him. I had to put it on him.
Yeah.
2 different styles, so I had to adapt. Yeah.
And because of those adapting to those fights, is there any influences you have of other boxers you've looked up to who are able to do just that?
No, if I'm honest, most people who know me, they know I'm not a massive boxing fan. Do you know what I mean? I used to love it as a kid, but then as you start doing it full time as I do, as it's more of a job now. Do you know what I mean?
Job,
and providing for my family and that. But yeah, there's no one in particular I look up to, but there's loads of great fighters. Obviously, you take bits from each person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love that. Not a massive boxing fan, but just know how to box.
That's it. Yeah. Prefer doing it. Prefer punching someone's head in. Do you know what I mean? Than actually watching it.
I actually played with a couple of footballers who didn't like football.
Yeah,
of course.
It is like you say when you do
Just good at it.
When you do it day in day out, it becomes more of a chore, if you know, or a job, if you know what I mean. So you like to take your head away from it. Do you know what I mean? Take your mind off it.
Yeah, quite
fair
literally,
enough.
literally as well. Just out of curiosity, who would win? I mean, you can sizing us up between myself and Matt. If we were to, spar a little bit extra, whatever.
Are you offering them out now?
No, I'm not. Well, no.
Is this your KSI moment?
He's offering you out.
What's going on here?
We haven't got time to talk about that KSI moment. No, but just out of curiosity, you were able to size up a fighter.
Sizing it up, looking at him, looking at you.
Yeah, well, he's got a T-shirt and a drink all for himself today without me.
Weight-wise, I think he's got a bit of a...
Yeah.
But he's a bit
I've
bigger,
got a
a
bit
bit
of an advantage
structured,
there.
yeah. I think he's done a bit more sports than you. I think he's a bit more athletic,
Yeah.
so I think Matt will punch you head in.
Okay. All right, but what if I was to maybe come down to your gym and do some training? Because I feel I can, sort of handle myself. Would you be up for that?
Mate,
could you do some training?
I reckon I could help you. Yeah, I reckon I could help you.
Okay, that's amazing. I would love to take down the early doors
like
crew.
say, anytime you're welcome down our gym anytime. Like,
All right,
I'll put you down, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do it,
All right,
Tom.
We can put your gloves on. I'll put you through your
Take the
paces.
cameras down with you. Let's
I will do that actually.
put you
You just
through-
watch this
Watch
space,
this
Matt
space, mate.
Mattis.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
On your own.
Yeah, okay. All right,
saying.
thanks, Ryan. I really appreciate
no,
that
it's
for
all right,
sticking
mate,
up for
you're
me.
always welcome.
You did say that I would lose badly, though.
Punch you for head in it.
That would be an
Beautiful.
incredible day out, and I'm looking forward to it.